See, you still go to church.
Always. Still not going to church?
No, not at all. I believe God is everywhere. It doesn't matter the religion. We serve the same God.
We don't serve the same God. And of course, God is everywhere. I believe that Jesus is God. Do you believe?
I believe in you.
Believe in God, brother.
Welcome to the maiden edition of Screen Time and
Our story highlight where the movie's magic meets,
where they meet relatable plots.
and
You
of
get
course, yes.
You get it?
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
sure,
first off,
sure.
my name is Timitope Olaniyan, aka SOT. I'm a co-host on this fantastic podcast show.
Okay, my name is Esther Ifeoluwa, and of course, I'm also a co-host of this fantastic podcast
All right,
show.
back to our intro. I believe you saw that dialogue. Oh, very. It's give and take.
Of course, people who actually have watched
Hold
it.
on, please. Let's give one to whom directed, produced that movie.
Oh yeah,
The movie is done by Adie Laju Iren. The title of the movie is
Last to Marry.
So
Yeah, Last to Marry.
we are going to drop our honest reviews and whatever it is I want to say about the movie, our lessons, and we are going to tell you. We are going to do just that. Okay, go on.
Yeah. Firstly, concerning the movie, there are a lot of lessons to pick from it. So many people are pressured by the society. Someone once told me that when a lady is clocking or approaching 25, the pressure of marriage, when am I getting married, who am I getting married, comes naturally. And then we discover that it's actually given to such person by the societies, the parents. But that film or the movie actually make me understand that we need to drop that. We need to live while we are waiting.
Yes, for my hand, I must say the movie has a very high level of this what do you call this thing? Or elements of realism.
Okay.
They bring reality to play.
That's
Everything done in the movie is quite relatable, and then the pressure from the societal pressure. Of course, it is more on the ladies than we the guys. And I must tell you that it pushes a lot of people into taking the wrong choices and wrong decisions. All thanks to the counselor in the movie that came in, stepped in at the right time. One of the highlights I'm going to mention from my end is that what are you doing in that period whereby you're expecting your spouse?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What is it that you are occupying yourself with?
You need to be busy. Exactly.
Remember,
You need to be
Abidemi
busy.
in the movie said that she was waiting for her spouse to be before she's going to achieve whatever purpose God has laid into her hands.
Exactly.
Whereas she ought to have been into the deal before the said person will come, and they do what? They join up.
Yeah.
hands.
Funny how that the spouse eventually meets her at the post of duty.
How do you know that? Are you director?
But of course, at the end of the film, at the
A
end,
very innocent photographer, innocent guy that just came. How do you know
it's
that?
obvious. It's obvious, but
See,
we
Nigeria
just need to okay, whether or not we all figure out that she later get busy, and then that is the main motive. We need to live while we are waiting. We need to fulfill purpose while we are waiting.
Okay. Also, if you have an accountability partner, you have one mentor that you're speaking to, and over the 5 years that you're speaking to that person, the only thing that you keep on repeating is,
It's about marriage.
Wait.
Wait.
This is not Yoruba. Àti ìgbéyàwó ò tẹ́jọ́. No,
Àti fọwọ́ ọbẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣe Yorùbá
Àti gbé ọkọ ò tẹ́jọ́.
Ah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
quite funny,
Yeah.
but those things, the pressure you put on yourself for those 5 years, you didn't talk about finance, you didn't talk about your spiritual growth, you didn't talk about business, you didn't talk about any other thing, but all you just focus on is marriage, and the devil will not take toll on that and be like,
But can we also ask, probably maybe our viewers can pick that aside from the marital aspect of pressure of on Abidemi trying to look for a spouse. Can we also figure out 1 or 2 points to derive from that? The fact that he knows her values, she knows what she wants, even despite the fact that she's pressured, she knows what she wants.
Alright.
You understand? The fact that she has she has it outlined already. And another point is that the fact that she could even foresee the future, that if I marry this person, my children might not. So it shows that she's actually in a relationship with God.
Yes.
That's another point.
She's in a relationship with God. Well, but then according to the conference I attended lately, you see, most times it's always down to our the truth that we speak as young people that are single. Most people are not always truthful with themselves. Of course, you want something. How do you get that thing? You just want to jump process and be like, anyhow, anyway, I want to get the desired answer. It doesn't work that way. And it happens that now start making forming this trend around people, young people that are Christians that are single, making them feel like these people, they are stupid. Sorry to use that word. Stupid in the sense that they do not think. I'm also a single person. I be seeing to my hand. But then the thoughts of always wanting to jump procedure. You told me one day that I don't know, we're in a discussion. I was saying that you don't have a relationship with God in your teens, in your early 20s. You want to get married, not start a relationship with God. But what will happen? If be God now.
Because the truth is that, based on this particular point, if she was not in a relationship with God from the beginning of her life, she would have missed it. The place of marriage.
I wouldn't want us to start beating about the bush. The lessons have been cut. We get every detail, and we must give kudos to. Is it kudos or kudos?
We can decide to use any of it.
We must give kudos to the director and that produced the movie.
Yeah, and the story
I
writer.
must tell you, there were lots of elements of realism. I can relate a lot with the movie.
Yeah.
Any single in any part of the world, doesn't matter whether you're a Christian or a Muslim, you can relate with that movie. It teaches you values, it teaches you morals, it teaches you how your stance as a single person. You don't just jump around and be like, since we're in a relationship, you don't follow. It teaches you a whole lot. And they must say,
And at the same time, aside from single or getting married, there are other things that we tend to wait on God for. It doesn't mean that while we are waiting, we should be idle. Either you are seeking admission, get yourself equipped. Maybe you are looking for the fruit of the womb. Whatever we are trying or praying to God, expecting, let's get ourselves busy. We shouldn't just be idle about it, because the devil will will give us what is not from God when we are idle and then expecting about that.
Yes, and that's how we come to wrap on this our edition of our screen time and what movie highlights. Where we are going to talk about some 1 or 2 movies and what we cut. So once again, my name is Timidope Olaniyan, aka SOT, and
my name is Esther Ifeoluwa.
On the next one, we are going to see you guys.
See you. Bye.